hit that choose button, you see, and then you click on this one and boom. Making more money in this business is not about chasing every shiny new gadget. It's all about squeezing the absolute most out of what you already have. And today I'm going to show you how to create a custom welcome screen, capture screen, and buttons that will not only make your booth stand out, but also let you charge more while giving your clients a truly immersive experience. And don't worry, we're keeping this short, simple, and to the point because your time is valuable and mine too. So let's just dive in. If you don't know me, my name is Bill. I've been in this industry for almost half a decade now. My ideal client, corporate activations, and a few high-end weddings. Why? Because I do not have a U team and I just got tired of the headache that comes with retail customers. Now let's jump straight into part 1, which is finding the design sizes. Your welcome screen and capture screen should match the exact size of your iPad display. For me, I'm using a 12.9-inch iPad Pro, which means 2732 by 2048 pixels. A quick Google search for your model will give you the exact dimensions. Now for the buttons, you'll find your size directly into your Photobooth software. In Lumabooth, it's 150 by 150 pixels. Let's move to part 2, which is designing the visuals in Canva. I'm not a pro designer, but one thing I've learned is that less is more. If you keep it clean and simple, your designs will always look professional. First, we are going to work on the capture screen. I'll work with one of our recent events, which was a wedding. My starting point is always the Photobooth template. Why? Because the template you made should reflect the nature and the theme of the party. So I feel like starting with that is just perfect. Okay guys, we're ready to roll. As I previously said, my starting point is always my template. This is my template. This is always the pictures I put on top of it to be able to see what the result is going to be, because your template is already speaking for the event. It's speaking to what the event is going to look like. So if you want to make welcome screen, if you want to make capture screen or buttons, they should have some kind of extension of what you already did on your template. So this is my template. I will obviously use the elements and use the font to be able to do my capture screen. So we're gonna go ahead and create a new project and just do it real quick. So I'm going to go home right there, and I think you guys already know. I'm just gonna grab this thing and put it on this side and just go hit the create button. When I hit that create button, I'm going to go to custom size. Custom size, as we said, it's 2732 times 2048, but we know that it's gonna be vertical, so we are going to invert those things. Since on my Photobooth my iPad is vertical, if on your Photobooth your iPad is horizontal, you're just gonna keep using the same dimensions that you got from Google. So I'm gonna invert mine since my iPad is vertical. I hope you guys understood what I'm trying to say. It's pretty easy. If your iPad is vertical, invert those dimensions. If your iPad is horizontal, you just keep it the way Google gave it to you. Let's go. So this will be 2048 and the height is going to be 2732. Normally that's good. So again in pixels, and then you hit create new design. So this is exactly what my iPad look like, so I feel like I'm good. Next, I'm going to go to my template obviously and grab some elements of that template. So the final one looks like this. So I'm gonna copy this font and use it to just add the text saying touch to start, because that's the capture screen. You have the touch to start, and then you have like the button down there to click to start the session. So the font is Beleza, so I'm just gonna copy this thing and just get right there and hit Ctrl V. So I can just make it way bigger, like type my text, touch to start, and make it bigger and try to put it somehow somewhere in the center. Yeah. So this doesn't look bad, it looks pretty good. So you can just go ahead and keep doing what we're doing. Next, I like those flowers. I like the way this thing looks, like the color is not fully white, so I want to be able to translate that onto my capture screen. So what do? I get in the and I just go to uploads. I try to bring in my design right there, and I will change the color of the background. So I'm just gonna use this tool to pick the color and go in there into my design and pick that color. So just like that, we went from white to a kind of beige, and it looks pretty dope. So touch to start. If you are a very minimalist person, you can just leave it this way, but I want to add those flowers and everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and find something that looks like it to be able to make it look good. So I'm just going to go there and look at these, see what I can grab from there. And as you can see, this is my template right here. So I can just go ahead, hit that position button, go to layers, maybe just grab this thing right there. Can I copy it? Yeah, I can copy it and just go to my screen and just paste it. Yeah, see, when you paste it, it is the same dimensions, like almost the same dimensions. So I can just extend this thing and see what I can get from there. There will obviously be some edits to do, but I ain't no problem. So I figure out that it looks some kind of weird, but the thing we can do is we can use a background remover to remove the background and see how it looks like. So we remove the background, we got something like this. Let me just zoom out for you to see, and then we have to work on it. Very simple. This is what I will do. I will cut it from right there, cut it in there, and cut it like this. Once I do that, I will just try to make this thing look bigger and put it right there in the corner. Then I will just copy it and paste it to have like the same version of it but on the other side. So now I'm just going to flip this horizontally first and then flip it vertical. Then I'm going to go to the other corner to just place it the same way I placed the other one. So normally should be something like this. Yep. And then the touch to start text, you might want to bring it a little bit down there, and then you have it. You have a beautiful touch to start screen. The only thing missing is the button that I will certainly put somewhere around here. You can just reduce it maximum, reduce everything that's useless. You can reduce it. There's nothing there. Yeah, so you can have like a very beautiful capture screen just like this in less than 5 minutes. So it is pretty easy to do. And when I'm done with this one, I can move to the capture button. My tip here is to remove any extra features you don't need. Boomerang, video, 360, remove all of that. And for the button color, pick one of the least dominant color from your screen design. That way it pops without clashing. Real quick guys, if you need extra help, I offer one-on-one coaching calls with a full money-back guarantee if I cannot solve your problem. And do not forget to check our shop at bootcorner.com. You can find contracts, printer stand, and my very own photo booth, and so as many other resources to help you run a profitable business. Also, 97% of you guys watching are not subscribed. Why? Hit that subscribe button right now and join this amazing growing community. Now let's go to the button. So for the button, what I want to do is obviously go ahead and go to the home page and create a new design. We always know the dimensions since we already looked at it in our software, which is Lumabooth today. So the thing we are going to do is hit that create button, hit that custom size button, and just choose a perfect square of 150 times 150 pixels. It's pretty small. It's a very small design since it's just like a button. So don't be afraid if it looks like weird, but yeah, it's not weird. So my rule of thumb for the design of a button is, as I said previously, I'm trying to use a color from my capture screen, but a color which is low-key, not dominant in the design. So the first thing I want to do is just place my button. Since it's a photo booth event, I'll go ahead and remove the video stuff, remove the boomerang stuff, and just leave the photo capture button. So what does a photo capture button looks like? It looks like camera. So what I'm going to do right now is go to elements and just type in camera in there and see what I get. I'm always trying to get something very simple, not fancy at all. So we can go ahead and choose. I'm trying to go quick. I don't like wasting time on stuff. Yeah, this one to me looks good, and I'm just gonna try to extend it for it to take the most amount of space possible but still be in the center of the design. So I'm right there, yeah, and then I'll try to look out for the colors that I'm going to use. So for the colors, I'm just going to go back to my design and see which color I can use. And Canva is pretty smart, since if you click right there, you will see all the colors that are being used in the design. And this gray brown color, I like it. I like it a lot. So I'm just gonna go ahead and grab it. No, not like this. The exact code is 6B4934. So I'm just gonna go to my button and get right there, go to color and just change it to 6B4934. And there you have it. You have your button in less than 2 minutes. And to upload that button, you can go ahead and just do it with the background, but what I always do is I download it without the background. We can download it right now and place it onto the capture screen to see how it looks like. It died no problem for me, so I'm just gonna go ahead and hit the download button, transparent background, and just hit download. Then I'm gonna go back to the capture screen and add this button for you to see a kind of the result that we are going to have at events. I always like to pre-visualize what I'm going to have to make sure that it makes sense for me. Also to send it out to the clients, so say, hey, this is what you're going to get. Because when you deal with premium clients, you want to give them the most amount of information possible for them to know that this is not a joke, this is a real business. These guys are doing some real work right there. So let's just go ahead and go to that start screen and add that button. So I'm going to add that button right now. You see how it gets pixelated real quick because the size is very small. So you don't want to leave it this way. You want to reduce it a lot so it looks good. And you can put it somewhere around here. And there you have it. If you want to be like very picky, you can like try to get the exact same color from this text on this button. But I feel like right now you can do it on your end if you want to. But normally, is it the same color? Yeah, it's the same color anyways. So there you have it, guys. This is the capture button. I will definitely show you how to integrate it into your software later on in this video. But now we have to move to the welcome video, like the welcome media, the video that's going to play like in loop when you guys are going to be away from the booth, and when people are just going to go to the booth, they will see that beautiful video display on the booth. Give them that feeling that they have to experience this photo booth so high-end. So that's the kind of feeling you want to give to your guests and to your clients. Like, feel like they are the best in the world, feel like they are the main character. That's what we are going to do. You have two options. You can add a short video and some text on top of it, or you can create a design and animate it, which basically makes it a video. We'll go with option number 2. So first thing first, I'm going to add the brides and grooms names. So I'm going to go to my design right there. Canva is a little bit slow, I don't know why. And just say it's Victoria and Michael. I don't really care. You paste all of it right there, and you can start maybe zooming in on all that stuff, because you want it to look big, because that's what is going to be on the welcome screen. So what I want to do is put all of it in the center of my design. So let's say Victoria and Michael. Yep. So I just grab it as a whole and I start like bumping it, making it look big, and I put it right in the center. Perfect. Then what I can do is I can just copy and paste everything that's right here and just put it down there. You will see I will remove some stuff, but just, yeah. So the touch to start, we're not gonna use it, and this one we're not gonna use it. And just like this, guys, in less than a minute, you have a welcome video. It's not a video yet because I didn't add the animations, but this is how simple that is. Like, this is how you want to do stuff. Very demure, very simple, very beautiful. Don't try to be going crazy. Don't try to add too many stuff, because you're gonna get lost and you're just going to waste time. And time is money. Your time is valuable. We are trying to attract high-end clients, and for that we need to work on marketing. We need to work on other stuff. So we don't have the luxury to be spending too much time on this. My advice is, when you get bigger, just like I'm doing, you hire someone to just do this kind of stuff. I still do it for the purpose of like just teaching, but I got a designer and I'm also using websites with pre-made designs that help me like just go way faster. Okay guys, so now that the design is done, we are looking for a way to animate it, to make it look interactive, to make it look like a video that is moving, that is attracting people. So what we're gonna do is we are going to select every single thing into that design, and then we go to animate. The one I like the most is this one, breathe, because you see how it's breathing, it's beautiful. So I'm gonna hit that breathe, and this scale is just, I don't know what it is like. No, you want to make it go very slow. You don't want it to go fast because it's not gonna look good. So yeah, let's just see. Okay, the way it was in the beginning was absolutely gorgeous, so leaving it this way is gonna be just perfect. So now you have it. They want you to add like effects and everything, pose and stuff like that. You don't need it. You don't need it. So now you have your welcome screen that you can add directly into your software. But it's not done yet, because this one, if you want to download it and make it look like a video, you're gonna go to share and then you go to download, and right there you see MP4 video. Really important. The quality, you can leave it the way it is and just choose the page that you animated. You don't have to choose the other pages since it's useless. So you just go to current page, you hit the done button, download, and then we're gonna see what it looks like after it's downloaded. And if it's good, we'll go ahead and try to integrate the capture screen, the button, and the welcome screen. Isn't it beautiful? That was pretty simple, guys. That was very easy. The thing with a lot of people that I've coached, I have one-on-one people, most of the time what they are doing, they are overcomplicating it, and at the end of the day they just get lost and overwhelmed. You want to keep it simple. So let's just play that video right now to see how it looks like. You see, it's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. And this video is going to play in loop. It's going to play in loop times and times again when the boot is not used. So let's go to the last phase, which is just putting it into the software and just seeing the way it looks like. Let's go. That video will play in loop the entire night, so you want to make it short and sweet. Alright, our 3 designs are ready. Now it's time to add them to our event. I will be using Lumabooth for this tutorial, and by the way, there is a link in my bio for you to start with Lumabooth today if you want to give it a shot. It is very affordable, sitting at less than $20 a month. That's a steal. You can transfer your design by directly downloading from Canva on your iPad, sending them via AirDrop to your iPad if you're using a MacBook or iOS devices. You can also use WhatsApp files or even Google Drive. Just so you know, I like to design on my computer. The screen is bigger and I can go way faster than using a phone or iPad. But you do you. Okay guys, as I said, I will just transfer all the files from my cell phone to my iPad. So I'm gonna use AirDrop since those are iOS devices. Yeah, so I'm just gonna hit that send button. It's gonna come in there and boom, I have it. YouTube test vid, this is the file, and all my templates are directly in there. Very beautiful. So now we're just gonna go to Lumabooth, create an event, and just add all those things. Let you see how it looks like. So I'm going to Lumabooth. I'm going to maybe just grab something I already used. I'm just gonna be copy event settings and just make YouTube test vid. Let me just YouTube test vid. Alright, and I go to customize settings. This is my capture screen. This was for a corporate event, so we're just gonna remove it, delete it, and even that capture button we can change it after, but let's just change the screen first. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go in there and choose image, and I'm going to go to my recent stuff. I like to go to the, because I feel like it's right there, but normally it's on a file, so I want to look for that file specifically. If I go in there, so we're gonna start by changing the capture screen. So I'm gonna hit that image button and go to iCloud Drive. I'm going to look specifically for my new folder. Let's just type YouTube test vid. It's gonna come up, and then you click on it and then you choose the capture screen, which is this one. You see, touch to start, and you notice that the button went behind. So if you want to send it forward, you can bring it forward like that until that button just pops up. I can just move it that way. You see, I see that button. And then you send this thing forward. Okay, now it's good. I don't know if you saw what I did, but it was another pictures out there, so I just removed it and then I bring this thing forward and this one backwards. So I can just move this touch to start screen right there till it fits perfectly, and this is the button. The button is not the one I made, so I'm just gonna go ahead and remove this one. To remove this one is pretty easy. Normally you just gonna get the, just gonna click on this and hit that choose button, you see, and then you click on this one and boom, you change it. You see how clean this capture screen is. Absolutely gorgeous. So now we can go ahead and move to the last one, which is the welcome video. That is pretty much very easy to do. You're just going to click on top on that arrow and go to the virtual attendant, and right there you're just going to go and select start screen, and then you select the file welcome video screen, and you're good to go. I always try to go to the end for all my edits to be saved, and then here it is. This is the beautiful start screen that is going to play in loop the whole night. You can even like remove the appearance and everything and just let it be just zooming in and zooming out, but you have to use software like CapCut to just cut it perfectly to fit and just maybe add a duration and everything. That's something I do. I'm going to leave it for another tutorial. So this is what people are going to see when they go to the booth, and if you click on it, then you go to the capture screen, and if you click right there,
get ready,
you can take a picture. So I feel like it's all good. Boom, your photo booth is now fully branded and ready to impress. Remember, making more money is not about fancy new gear. It's all about using what you already have to its maximum potential.